All right, so today I'm going to show you how to use groups for Planning Center, the way that you can manage your small group. And so you want to go to your web browser and go to groups.planningcenteronline.com. This is your first time logging in. You can just select need a password and it'll email you a password, a temporary password to log you in. If you happen to ever forget your password, you can use that as well. But let's go ahead and log in here. Once you log into your groups, you'll see all the groups that you're part of. And then we'll go to this test group here and just show you kind of what it looks like from your guys' perspective on the back end. So when you first log in, you'll see all the members that are part of your group. You can do member actions. You can remove people from groups. You can make leaders, all that type of thing. If you want to email everybody, you can email all members from over there. If there's just a select person that you'd like to email, you can email by clicking this button, or you can remove multiple groups by clicking this red button right here. So that's just how you can manage your members there. All these settings over here on the left are how you can work within your group itself. So one of the ways that you can do things is you can edit your events and add events. So here's an events calendar here that shows what's happening, and you can actually subscribe to that calendar and add it to your Google Calendars, your iCalendars, or whatever calendar app you use, and you can add it in so you don't make sure that you don't miss any life groups. It also has a list down below of all the different meetings. I've set up a few just for us to see. But what you can end up doing is you can go into the events and you can create a new event, and then you can add the event details. You can add if you're going to go camping, or if you're going to have a life group barbecue during the summer, or just your regular life group meeting. You can type it in here. You can select your location of where it's going to happen, different campuses, or if it happens at somebody's house, you would just click create a new location and type all that information in. And then what's great is this non-member displays. It shows a red little bubble right around, so it shows the approximate area for people that aren't part of the group, so that way everybody's privacy is protected. And so you can click that, make sure and you press save the location, write any description you have about your event right in here, so that way people know what's happening if you choose to do that. And then if you'd like, you can send a reminder about the event. So if you want to send a reminder 3 days before so everybody can see, or 7 or 10 days, you can select that right here. Or if it doesn't matter, you can just leave it off. It's your preference. So then you add the event to the calendar. So we've got our regularly scheduled Thursday night life group meeting right here that has all this information. And we've got somebody waiting a response. So you'll see what all that looks like if you get into the events page itself. You can also set multiple day events. So we have set up a test camping trip that's from Friday to Saturday. So you can set that up as well. And again, this will all show on your calendar if you choose to subscribe to it. And you can allow others within your group to subscribe as well. Another next tab down is the resources tab. When you get into the resources tab, these are all the different resources that are available to you that our staff has put onto there, or that you personally have put on. So this has the notes for the week. It has some Planning Center University things, some life group serving opportunities, and just some training, which we're doing through video right now. The other thing you can do is you can add a group resource. So you can personally choose to add something that's available just for the leaders in your group, or for everybody in your group by selecting members. You can upload files, you can send YouTube videos, but you can add all of that into the resources section right within this tab right here in the resources section. In the settings tab is where you control a lot of the information about your group, and you can modify it and edit things such as the image, the descriptions, the meeting schedules, the name of your group. And so in the image section, you actually have this option to do free photos. You can upload a photo of yourself if you choose, but if you select the free photos, you can actually choose from a wide variety of photos. You can search for things and add photos just to make it a little more personable for yourself. Again, you can do the location and share the location information. This is what it would look like for somebody that's a non-member. I mentioned the red bubble. So this shows the approximate area of where the group takes place. And if somebody's actually a member, they can see the actual physical location of where it takes place for the events. You can set event reminders for each event that happens, or back in the events page, you can do it customized per event should you choose to do that. The group settings, you can place your contact information if there's yourself or maybe your spouse that you want to be the main contact for that information. You can put that there. And then this is where your group description goes. And if you edit it, you want to make sure and click the save button. Otherwise, the edits won't save. But you can add your group's description, and that's what will show up on the website when people are viewing the web. And then if you go down here to this overview tab, these are just reports that you're welcome to look at. It shows you just health stats and information about the life group, some of the demographics, and then it also will give you the opportunity to see the attendance over a period of time. This being a test group, there's no attendance, but it usually will show different check marks and all that happen within the group itself. So again, you manage everything, all the people, through this members option over here. You can email them and communicate with them. The events tab allows you to subscribe to the calendar or add events to your group. The resources tab, it allows you to add group resources or check for the resources that are uploaded for your pleasure and for your help as a life group leader. And then the settings tab is where you control a lot of the group settings. So let's go ahead and go to, just so you can see what it looks like for anybody that wants to join your group. So we're going to go to the church website, and we're going to actually go to /life groups, because that's where our life groups page lands at. And so we'll pull that up real quick here. All right, so we've got to the life group page. This is what people will see when they click join a life group. It's going to take them to the overall view of life groups and all the available groups here at Horizon. So we're going to scroll all the way down and find that test group for ourselves and try and this is what everybody's going to see when they somebody who's not part of your group and is wanting to potentially join your group. They'll see all the list of your upcoming events. You can choose whether or not you want those to be visible, but you can. That's what they'll see. They'll see the description of your group here, the regular schedule, which is adjustable in settings, who the leader is, and this contact piece. If you were to click that, it'll actually send you an email as the contact person. And then if they're looking for where the group is at, this is how it shows for them, people who are non-members. It shows that red bubble as of an approximate area of where the group takes place. Somebody wants to join the group, they'll fill out their information here and send you a message, and you'll get an email letting you know that you have been interested or somebody's interested in joining your group. So that's how you use groups for managing your life group. If you've got any questions, you can always feel free to email us and let us know if you've got any or what your question might be, and we'd love to help you with that.